Coach, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. This
That's
past
good.
weekend, went to Texas to play in the SWAC Roundup, and you came out with 3 wins, and that was a good chance to see the teams in the West.
Yes.
Kind of talk about that.
We came out with 3 victories, of course, and we were definitely satisfied with that. However, we feel as if we should have left 4-1, kind of let one get away from us against Southern, and we had people in great situations. We actually had bases loaded, bottom of the 7th inning. Of course, we were home, and we felt as if we had our 2 big hitters up with 1 out, and we just did not execute at that time. So I think we ended up losing that one 3-1, and I feel as if we let that one get away. But didn't hurt us too bad. We were keeping an eye on the other teams that were on our side, and we actually left out okay. We were neck and neck with Mississippi Valley. I want to say Alabama State left out 2 and 3, so that did put us 1 game ahead of them. However, Jackson State, they were able to gain ground because they left out 5-0.
Now, with the weather situation, it was cold and everything. People probably thought it was going to be warm in Texas with the cold weather and the wind. How did your team adapt to that?
We were all talking about that, and not just my team, but the teams from Texas. They were the most surprised because I want to say just a week before that, they said that they had great weather and they expected the same coming into the Roundup. But that was a total surprise because it wasn't just cold. We had the wind factor to contend with. And I think the wind was more of a situation than the cold. We're used to playing in the cold, but when you add that wind, you're going to bring about a different rotation and different direction of the ball. You don't get as much zip on your throws as you want, and it just brings about a different atmosphere. And then the next day, we had to contend with a wet field. So we had a lot of Mother Nature situations that we couldn't control. However, it was the same on both sides for both teams. So I felt as if we came out and we made the adjustment. And with us coming from Georgia that previous week, we thought it would be cold, it would be warmer there, but it wasn't. So we were ready for the weather, and I told everybody, pack everything you don't know. So we were prepared, but we did wish that we could have gotten a little more sun, better weather, but we didn't. But we came out okay.
Now this weekend is start of Eastern Division play. You start off with Jackson State.
Correct.
This weekend, did you get a chance to look at Jackson State?
We did. We got a chance to watch them only a little bit because for some reason Jackson State continued to get the late games, and we were leaving the field and they were getting late games, and we needed to get back to the hotel so that we could unwind and get ready for the next day. But we were able to catch some snippets of their play, and I definitely feel that every team is vulnerable this year. I feel as if everybody is on even keel. I think we all have about the same amount of talent, and it's just going to be about who shows up and who wants it the most and who makes plays at the right time.
All right.
If you can execute at the right time on any given day, I think any one of our teams on the eastern side can come out winners over any of the series. So we're going to face a tough Jackson State team, though, because they're always solid and they always come out to play well. So we're just going to have to come out and do our job and make sure that we can handle the things that we have control over.
Now, I kind of looked at the weather forecast for this weekend and everything, so we're good to go for Friday and Saturday?
As of right now, we're going to say yes. I have been monitoring myself. There's going to be a 50% chance on Saturday. Right now, Friday is only a 20% chance. So I definitely feel as if we'll get that game in on Friday. But Saturday, we'll continue to watch it and monitor, and we'll give updates as we get closer to that date.
All right.